Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the B.O.T.A. Tarot. Now, the B.O.T.A. stands for Builders of the ADYTUM. Now, an ADYTUM is like an inner sanctuary of a temple back in Greece, and so this is about building the inner temple within yourself. All right, so this is an organization. Again, B.O.T.A, Builders of the ADYTUM, is an organization. It's international, but there is one in the United States based in California, and I believe it's Los Angeles. And this deck was sent to me by a channel member, Donna, so thank you, Donna. And let's look at this because this is super interesting. I looked online to see if this particular deck is available, and there are color decks online. I don't know anything about them, but I saw them. So if you want to investigate that, you can. But this is a deck that is sent to B.O.T.A members, and they are suggesting that you color your own tarot. So the back of the box says, and this is a flip top box. She's had this for a while, but it's never been used. It contains the 78 major and minor tarot keys, which are the major and minor arcana, and the booklet Highlights of Tarot with coloring instructions. And there's a whole curriculum that they have. It's an esoteric school of spirituality and mystery, and this is part of the curriculum. And it says, man, know thyself, a key to the riddle of the universe, a key to the mystery of your own self. Builders of the ADYTUM Tarot, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. Why you should color your own tarot keys. There is a very important reason for leaving the cards uncolored, that you might be enabled to color your own keys. This is extremely important. When you color your own cards, they take on the character of your own personality. They are inseparably linked with you. The attention you must give impresses their patterns upon the cells of your brain, builds the details of the designs into your consciousness, and making the tarot keys a part of yourself is one of the most practical secrets of esoteric psychology. It is the necessary foundation for all advanced tarot practice. Now here, the B.O.T.A address, and this is an older deck. You can look online at their website. I just looked up B.O.T.A, Builders of the ADYTUM, and it's on there. And it's 5105 North Figueroa Street, Figueroa. Okay, it's Figueroa Street, and I'll put that in the description box. Los Angeles, California, 90042. But I'm pretty sure you can do it online as well. All right. And so it's a flip top box, and let's take a look at this. So Donna, our channel member, said she has taken classes. She has studied with the B.O.T.A, and she is going to start again. She did it for a while, but it's very in-depth and very interesting. And I think we'll learn a lot about it from the book here, the Highlights of Tarot. So let's take a look. This is the book. It is, again, the address is on the back. This is a soft cover book, and we have this is original copyright 1931. This one was copyright 1989. The 13th edition was 1984, and they're still going. All right, this is, like I said, this is still an organization you can join. And this is by Dr. Paul, Dr. Paul Foster Case. And this is the 14th edition, and it says Dr. Paul Foster Case first published this little booklet, Highlights of Tarot, in 1931 as a reference aid to student members of the Builders of the ADYTUM engaged in coloring the major tarot keys in accordance with the lesson curriculum developed by Dr. Case. At the time, Dr. Case probably did not envision that non-members would be interested in coloring their own deck of the Builders of the ADYTUM Tarot. In one place, the text cautions the reader not to color the tarot keys until instructed to do so in the lesson material each member of the Builders of the ADYTUM receives on a bi-weekly basis. In other places, the reader is counseled to attempt the study of the abstract knowledge embodied in the minor keys only after the major keys have been completely mastered. And again, when they're saying keys, that is something you might know as the arcana. All right, so they are now doing these lessons online and the study online. It says since 1931, interest in the tarot has grown tremendously, largely due to the work of persons such as Dr. Case and his successor, the Reverend Dr. Ann Davies. As custodians of the vast work left to the world by Dr. Case and Reverend Davies, we strongly encourage persons with an interest in the tarot to become associate members of the Builders of the ADYTUM and to color the tarot keys in accordance with the instructions set forth in the curriculum. In this way, the full transmutational impact of the tarot is experienced. We recognize, however, that a person with a sincere interest in the tarot may not presently wish to become a member of the Builders of the ADYTUM, but may nevertheless desire to color their own set of the tarot keys. All right, so that is what this deck can be used for. Okay, so we have to publisher's notice, highlights of tarot, the history of tarot, some opinions of prominent persons, and then we get to your own tarot keys. And the first key that you see is numbered 0 and bears the somewhat startling title, The Fool. An attractive yet seemingly careless youth walks toward the brink of a precipice. One more step and he will be over. Immediately you get the feeling that something's going to happen. This card is the starting point. Its meanings are profound and are the basis of all further knowledge of ageless wisdom. And then it talks about the magician, and it goes on. Okay, so talks about the magician and then so on through the entire series. Tarot symbolism. And then it starts with the Fool. And it has a really in-depth description of the Fool and the descriptions of all of the symbols on the card. Now, I'm going to pull a Major Arcana card at the end so you can see how this is written and what you might find here. Okay, so it has meanings for each card about the symbols contained in it, and then here it'll give each Major Arcana card the name of the card, the color it's associated with, the musical note it's associated with, the Hebrew letter, the meaning of that letter, and the letter number. Okay, so for example, the High Priestess color is blue, the musical note is G sharp, the Hebrew letter is Gimel, the letter meaning is camel, and the letter number is 3. So that's interesting. And then we have, okay, again, it goes through the key card number, for example, again, the High Priestess we talked about, so that's number 3. The astrological sign is Venus. The alchemical symbol is copper. The intelligences are luminous, 1. I'm not sure what that means. Other attributes, imagination, wisdom, and folly. And then why you should color the tarot keys. When you color your own cards, they take on the character of your personality. And here are the instructions for coloring. You may use any coloring medium which is preferable to you. And then it tells you instructions for the coloring. So for the Fool, it tells you the background, what to color: yellow, the background, the circles on the garment, but not the flame in the top circle, and the shoes. Green is going to be the trefoils surrounding the circles on the outer garment and the other tendril-like figures, not the belt. leaves on the rose, the wreath around the head. Then violet are going to be the mountains. It tells you to use a diluted solution since they're distant mountains. The peaks are snow-capped, so do not paint where snow is to be. And then what to paint: brown, white, flesh-colored, blonde, citrine, gold, silver, and red. Okay, that's cool. And then it goes on to the next card, which, of course, is the Magician. So it tells you all the colors to use, saying you can use any of your, any type of medium that you wish to use. And then it goes here, the suit of wands. It'll tell you the ace, the king, the queen, the knight, and the page. So the minor arcana are pip cards and they're not listed. The suit of cups, same thing. And it tells you all the colors to use in the ace. Oh, it does. It says keys 2 through 10. Red. The wands will be red. And the backgrounds will be uncolored. Okay, so that's cool. And then the suit of cups, so the ace, then cards 2 through 10. The stem and design of the cup is going, but not the upper rim, are going to be silver, and the rim is going to be pale blue. And then it says, I'm not sure what it says about the background on that one. Oh, okay, so it says uncolored. Do not paint the background or outer border. This will be true of all aces and numbered keys of all suits. All right, so then we have, of course, the suit of swords and pentacles. And then last but not least, there is a quote. All right, so here we go. So that is the book. And now let's take a look at the cards. So I'm going to start with, okay, that's the second part. Okay. So the cards are, they're actually pretty heavy cardstock. This is what the back looks like. It's the B.O.T.A. I don't know if you would say that's a logo. Builders of the ADYTUM. It has their address on there. And this is let me see. Okay, this is numbers 1 through 10. The pattern on the trestle board. This is the truth about the self. And for each number, there's a meaning. Here is the Hebrew tree of life. And then we start with the cards. So these are all the uncolored cards. This is what they look like. The full, and there's the Hebrew letter here. At the bottom there is the banner with the number and name of the card. And then, of course, this is the uncolored card. So we got the Magician. These are pretty thick. The High Priestess. And these are very similar to Rider-Waite-Smith images. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and then we come to the suit of wands. So we have the Ace of Wands, and then these are just pip cards: 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Then we have Cups: Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. And I'm really actually kind of going quickly through these. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, because there's not much to see. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, oops, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. And on these, there is a border around the minor arcana cards, and the number is at the top. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. And then finally, Pentacles, we have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Alright, so that's that. Let's see how they shuffle. They're pretty thick, so. Well, you know what? I'll just do this really fast, but yeah, I mean, they shuffle, they're thick, and they're kind of a little bit clumsy, but I mean, they don't stick together. They do this kind of shuffling very well. Let me see what's flying up that has some news for us. Okay, well, I do want to pick one of the major arcana. I mean, they shuffle fine, but look, see how thick, you can tell how thick the deck is. I'm going to pick one of the first major arcana I come to read the meaning in the book for you, because I feel like you may want to see how it's written. Obviously, I didn't mix them very well. I think I see one coming. Nope. All right. Judgment. There we go. Okay. So let's just to show you how the book is written. Again, here's another look at the Judgment card. And again, this looks like very much like the Rider-Waite-Smith artwork. And maybe this was intended to be like an improvement on it, or a you know, a further development of it. Okay, so let's look up Judgment. So it's number 20. And I'm going to read what the book says just so you can get an idea of this. Okay, the stage of spiritual unfoldment represented by key 20 is realization. It is at this stage that the human consciousness is on the verge of blending with the universal consciousness, hence the idea of resurrection or new birth, in which the limiting factors of this world of name and form, represented by the coffins, are put away. That this is accomplished by vibratory activity controlled by the life breath is conveyed by the symbolism of the angel blowing the trumpet. The cross upon the square banner symbolizes measurement, reasoned conclusions. This relates directly to the title of the card, because correct judgment depends upon right reasoning and the ability to weigh and measure the factors involved. The angel is the true self. He is surrounded by clouds because the real self is veiled by appearances caused by the operation of the substance typified by water, of which the clouds are made up. The icebergs are symbolically... You know, I didn't even realize there were icebergs in this picture. Huh. The icebergs are symbolically similar to the figure in key 12, since they represent the arresting of the flow of mind stuff represented by water. 12 rays of light represent the zodiac signs, and the 7 rays from the trumpet are the 7 planets. The 3 figures represent self-consciousness, that's the man, subconsciousness, the woman, and their product, personality, the child. The flesh of the figures is gray to indicate that they have overcome the pairs of opposites. Gray also symbolizes the astral plane and represents wisdom. All right, very interesting. All right, so then let's look here about how you would color the judgment card. And let's see what it says about that. Okay, so then we look at the coloring section. It says this. The bell of the trumpet and the rays from the clouds should be yellow. The background, the water, and the angel's dress should be blue, with the angel's dress being darker blue. The bodies of the human figures and the coffins should be gray, with the coffins being dark gray. The clouds, the banner, but not the cross. The icebergs with delicate blue highlights, and the collar edging on the angel's dress should be white. The trumpet should be gold. The hair on the woman, the child, and the angel should be blonde. And the angel's wings and the cross on the banner should be red. So it tells you explicitly how to color it. And then let's look at the occult attributions of the card that they give you in the book. And so the color for judgment, the judgment card is red. The musical note is C natural. The Hebrew letter is Shin, which means tooth. And the letter number is 300. And then we also have on the next page, the planet is Pluto. The alchemical sign is fire. The intelligence is perpetual I. I do not know what that means. I'm sorry. And the other attributions are realization and decision. So I really feel like this is an in-depth book. It would be really interesting. And I may go ahead and, if you're interested in joining this organization or learning more about it, just type in B.O.T.A or Builders of the ADYTUM, and you can find out more information. So, once again, I want to thank Donna for sending this to me. I appreciate it very much, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this. So, I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. So, thank you again for being here. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.